This is a basic walkthrough of our new layout and the way we're integrating our course with Classcraft. So our Moodle page, rules of engagement, of course, that's the basic information. Our syllabus, important links and other things. Training, that's our learning, right? And so think about what you do to learn. So in the training section, we have sort of the layout, our syllabus of each class day. Tells you what we're doing in class and your homework, okay? So it's always there. We've got three things: briefing, mission, and debrief. The briefing, right, that's me giving you the initial information for the course, my lecture videos. Next is the mission itself. That's you taking, right, what you've learned in the briefing and going deeper in it. And then finally, debrief is your exit ticket. At the end of every day, what we're going to do is take what we've accomplished in our mission and submit it in a location and reflect, spend a few minutes reflecting on what was learned, what you did, and what you used. Okay, so you put in there, I used these articles or the textbook. Here are the images of my notes in the textbook, right, or highlights. Here is my idea sketch. I learned about justification in that faith and works, right? Here's how I use that article. I implemented and put it into this thing, and I did this and that, right? So that's the training section. All the training is there to prepare you for combat, right? And combat is then our assignments and what's due. And here's sort of the layout of how the combat works. Of course, there's our battles, our team battles that we do. We may move that to the training section as well. But our first thing is reconnaissance, right? The first thing you want to do in combat is you want to get a lay of the land, reconnaissance. So what is that? That's what you're doing in Quizlet, right? Your vocab, either completing learner or speller. Once you complete it, you submit it right there in reconnaissance. Once you submit it, the boss battle will open. Boss battle is the new name for your lower mastery, right? It's battle, boss battle, right? So that's the name of lower level mastery now, the boss battle. It opens and you can take it anytime after you turn in your vocabulary and you complete that. Your boss battle, you can beat the boss, right? That's going to be 90% or higher to beat the boss. And then also, lastly, our upper mastery is now called special ops. And that opens up after a few things. If you want to do that final 20%, if you want to take the upper mastery, it'll be optional for 20%, right? So if you want to stick with just getting 80%, doing the stuff above, great. But if you want that last 20 points, right, special ops, the way it opens up is you have to get at least an 80% on the boss battle. You need to watch every lecture, and Cornell notes need to be taken and taken well, right? So after your boss battle, after you get an 80% or higher, it'll open up and say request special ops, and in that request you'll submit your Cornell notes. You'll submit showing that you watch your lecture videos, and then I'll approve you for doing the final special ops. And again, that'll be either oral with me or it will be a written optional essay, right? Based upon questions similar to or compilation of questions you've gotten on your missions, right? The portfolio is going to be scratched, right? Because that turns into what was in that training section, that exit ticket. And I'll be evaluating your portfolio, your missions on a regular basis now. That's the layout of our class: rules, training, combat. Let me know if you have questions.